What has happened in Iran, in Egypt, in Tunisia, and what will happen in other societies over the next few years demonstrates the enormous political and social importance of social networking. We are watching in real time the evolution of the kinds of politics of liberation and freedom in the 21st century that code can make. And we are watching in real time the discovery of the vulnerabilities that arise from the bad engineering of the current system. Everything we know about technology tells us that the current forms of social network communication, despite their enormous current value for politics, are also intensely dangerous to use. They are too centralized. They are too vulnerable to state retaliation and control. And the design of their technology, like the design of almost all unfree software technology, is motivated more by business interests seeking profit than by technological interests seeking freedom. Profit motive will not produce privacy, let alone will it produce robust defense for freedom in the street. It is not hard when everybody's just in one big database controlled by Mr. Zuckerberg to decapitate a revolution by sending an order to Mr. Zuckerberg that he cannot afford to refuse. The Facebook data warehouse contains the behavior, not just the thinking, but also the behavior of somewhere nearing 1 billion people. In the 20th century, you had to torture people, you had to threaten people, you had to press people to inform on their friends. I don't need to talk about that in Berlin. In the 21st century, why bother? You just build social networking and everybody informs on everybody else for you. Why waste time and money having buildings full of little men who check who's in which photographs? Just tell everybody to tag their friends and bing, you're done. We need to fix this. We need to fix it quickly. Here's how the net can be fixed a little bit. I'm not going to tell you it can be fixed completely. I'm going to tell you it can be fixed a little bit. We need smart routers that work for us. Think about that Wi-Fi router in your house or in your business, the one that is the last stop between you and the world of the public net. Suppose that router, instead of being fairly stupid and simply delivering you to your ISP, were pretty smart. Suppose it automatically encrypted and decrypted your email and kept track of the keys you need. Suppose it conducted encrypted backups to your friends so you could never lose any data anymore. Suppose it gave you a better Facebook, one in which you share between you and your friends, but you don't put some Zucker thing in the middle. No one great big database with 500 million people in it. All because your router knows better how to serve you than the boxes on the other side know how to serve the interests of those people. This is it. We're going to drown in hardware like this over the next 10 years. A little plug, a little cable, and you're done. Strong enough to be a server, small enough to run on batteries, simple enough to put in your pocket, to carry anywhere, to put wherever you trust that the box will belong to you, and anybody who wants anything that's in it can get a search warrant. Freedom Box, the project I am working on these days, along with the lawyering I do and teaching and what have you. Freedom Box is the software stack for routers that serve you. For boxes you can buy at a small price to replace a wireless router in your home the next time you need to, that will provide you with services that serve privacy to you and your friends, that will provide you with the encryption that you need to maintain a decent level of secrecy, to provide you with a way to offer your friends in the People's Republic of China free surfing that nobody can control, that will provide you with mesh networking that you could use if, heaven forbid, the network operator should decide to shut your city down for the sake of public order and good control over citizens.